Bagel Man 29 said, "Oh, you look so good. You're my everything, Bagel."
Oh, my God.
When you had a job and you started out working, your first job, how bad was it? Tell us about your worst first job. Do you remember yours? Not the Cutco knives. That's a door-to-door thing.
Yeah. And now, on the surface, it doesn't seem that bad, but for me, it was put the lotion in the basket bad.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Oh.
I worked at Bath and Body
A
Works.
restaurant called Lotion in the Basket.
I worked at Bath and Body Works for exactly 1 whole week. And when a customer walks in and asks to smell a candle or a lotion, you're supposed to present it to them or put it on the inside of your wrist for them to be able to smell it, what it smells like on skin. And a man walked in, and he was browsing and browsing. So I walk up, "Hi, how may I help you?" "Lotion for my wife." I was like, "Okay, no problem. What does she like?" "I know it by smell." I'm like, "No problem." So I present it on my wrist. That's not it. Like, okay. Was it this one? That wasn't it either. Okay. I'm going around and around and around, gathering lotions like a mad woman, and showing him I'm running out of room. I've used both of my arms.
So each one you're putting a sample on your arm.
Yes.
Oh.
At what point did you just hand him the bottle and go squeeze the air out?
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to give the.
But that doesn't make any sense because about an hour into working that day, it's not going to make any sense anymore.
I know. Well, we had a huge wash station. You can. I don't know if you've ever been inside, but there's those giant sinks. So everyone can actually wash. Like you as a customer can wash your hands.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never made it that far into Bath and Body Works.
They have like wash stations for washing your hands and everything.
For washing your lotions off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can keep trying.
That's
I did not
interesting.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gone in there after eating hot dog on a stick or something. Some quick cleanup and a little lotion. Like, good, freshy fresh.
It got so weird. I ran out of, like I said, both of my arms, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, "So which one do you want?" And he's like, "I'm just not sure. How about this one?" I said, "I'm so sorry. I'll be right back." So I went to the back room. I left and never came back.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It is, those jobs, you leave it and you're like, this isn't for me.
Totally.
It wasn't my bit. And they'll find someone who's really into it, not me. What's your worst first job? Nadia's on the phone. Nadia, what do you think?
So my now husband, boyfriend at the time was like, "Oh, I met this guy. He's opening up a bagel shop. I think I could get you a job there."
Ooh.
I'm like, "Okay." So it happens. I get the job. I worked there for like a year and a half. And throughout that year and a half, the owner of the company was very interested in my love life. And I'm a teenager. But he specifically asks about my boyfriend a lot. Fast forward to maybe 6 months after I stopped working there, my phone is blowing up one morning. And it's all of these links to a YouTube video. And one of those, like, To Catch a Predator videos. And it is of him being confronted by one of those guys about talking to teenage boys.
So he's like, so you see the video, it's like, Bagel Man 29 said, "Oh, you look so good. You're my everything, Bagel."
Oh, my God.
Showed him the chats.
Everything.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into, there's so many like cream,
All the innuendos.
cheese puns. And all, I'm not doing any of those. Wow. Were you like, oh my gosh, well, I guess I wasn't in danger, but that's Creep City, right?
I was totally safe. I was fine. But yeah, no, it kind of all started making sense after that.
Yes. All those he's like, "I'll take the delivery." You're like, "Really? All right." Yeah, what was his thing? Like, you brought wine coolers. Oh, I did? Oh, I thought I was bringing bagels. Oh, no, I got confused. This is just a bagel delivery. Like, sure, sir. Okay. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Wow, Nadia, that's okay. Worst first job. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pervert bagel.